a terrain that is already naturally tough. Then the method when they're going in those pickups in the vans, you find maybe a van that is supposed to take about 16 people. If they sit down at the back, you find about 30 to 40 people packed onto the position like sardines. You cannot carry water because every weight you carry adds to the weight of the people of the whole truck, and so you have to limit the weight that everybody's carrying.
Okay.
Now people get thirsty, they are hungry, there's no food, and then what happens? People are thrown off the moving vehicles if they show signs of weakness.
Really?
Yes. You have situations where women are raped, multiple rapes.
I did watch, on that note, I watched a documentary where someone was, a lady was saying that as they were, she was a returnee apparently, and she said that as they were about to embark on the journey, they gave them packets of condoms. Like, hold this just in case, so anything fit happen. Like what? So see, they were prepared for being raped. They were prepared to be raped.
The giving them packets of condoms
Ridiculous.
was more humane in reality.
Yeah.
A lot of the recent story I heard from a returnee
Okay.
was told to one of my colleagues, was a story of a man and his wife
Right.
who embarked on this journey. At some point on the journey, they came across a barricade, a checkpoint.
Okay.
And this checkpoint, they had over 30 men. They stopped them. Of course, they knew that first and foremost, if you are in the desert in Libya, and you are black skinned, you are a red flag.
Okay.
Because you are obviously not a citizen. So what are you looking for? You are not. If you are, we can tell West Africans. We can tell when you are coming from another country. It's like when we see somebody who is not Nigerian in our own terrain, we know you are not Nigerian. So you're already. So the point is, when you are stopped and you do not have any identification to show that you are here legally and on proper grounds, you're already in trouble. So this man and his wife were stopped. Unfortunately, it's a really sad story. The woman was raped by the commandant, by the man in charge, and he ordered all the men on that patrol, in that group, to also rape her in front of the husband. Now this is one of many stories. Returnees' experiences are horrible sometimes. I spoke to another returnee who told me that he still has nightmares of the journey, of what he saw. You see, when you have somebody that you've been on a journey with for months, and maybe, for instance, the person develops a cough or is sick, and you are told to dig the ground and bury that person alive.
Wow, really?
Yes, those are things that they see. So you see, maybe people don't realize the extent of what the journey is like. And that's why the Migrant Project is here to talk about what the risk and the realities really are. The women that were giving condoms were even being protected. Majority of the pregnancies that go on that journey are from non-consensual engagements from the women. So you find women who are raped and have to leave with carrying the pregnancy.
And then getting STDs and
some of them. And then they're still alive. Some are sold and their organs are harvested.
Wow. So this brings me to the question, why would I hear of all these horror stories? Because a lot of people have heard of these stories. They've seen documentaries, they've seen movies. So they kind of know that they've seen the red flags.